When I was born, my mom didn't know that I was going to be born with a disability, my limb difference. It was a big old surprise. So she wasn't prepared on anything, on what it means to raise a child with a disability. My mom did a lot of research on trying to find different maybe groups or anything like that to kind of help her gain more knowledge on being someone with a limb difference, being an amputee. Her first thing that she found was Shriners Hospital, which is really big with anything with amputations. And from there, it led her to another group called I Can. And it was a really great support group to have. Essentially, they met up every year at different locations for any ages for people with upper limb differences. It allowed me to connect with people in my community and not feel like I was so alone. And my first ever group that I went to, I was about 9 years old. That's when I was also introduced to the idea of a prosthetic. I thought it was really cool when I was younger because I was like, oh, I could look like I have two hands. At the time, those prosthetics, they were passive prosthetics. So they were just for show. And my mom was like, yeah, we'll look into it. We'll look into it. And she kind of delayed me getting one. And when I had asked her about it, when I was older, she had said that she didn't like the idea that they didn't really do anything. And she didn't want me to feel like I wasn't good enough to be without one, especially when it didn't even do anything. It was more for cosmetic purposes, and she didn't see a reason to hide my limb difference because it's beautiful and I'm beautiful and capable of doing everything better without it. And the first grade, for some apparent reason, we learned how to tie our shoes. So they gave us like this big thing to tie our laces with, and it was really frustrating to me because the way they taught us to tie laces, I could not do it. And I remember bringing it home and I was so frustrated, and my mom took the big old shoe lace thing and started to use the lace between her elbow to kind of mimic how maybe I could do it. And she had said, like, listen, there is absolutely no reason for you to say that you can't do something. There may be a different way to do it, but there is a possibility for you to do it. You know what I mean? And that like really, really stuck with me with everything. I don't ever tell myself that I can't do something. There's just another way to do it, and that's perfectly fine. My grandmother and my mother, they raised me to be strong. They raised me to know that I was capable of doing anything that I put my mind to. And I truly believe, honestly, it's a fact that parents, they really play a big role in a child's life.